Hello everyone, myself K. Mohammad Fareed, AML branch. I am studying in GM University, third year. Here I am going to present my assignment 1, which is based on TDD, write test first, then implement. Course name is Software Engineer, guided by Mr. Praveen, Assistant Professor of AML Department, GM University. Introduction. TDD stands for Test Driven Development. It is an interactive software development approach where developers write automated tests before writing an actual code. This helps to ensure that the code works correctly and meets all requirements. The process follows three steps: red, green, and refactor. TDD fits well with agile development because it supports continuous testing and improvement. Next is this is a flowchart of TDD. Here first is writing failing test. Create a test that initially fails. Then writing after run test. Execute the test to confirm failure. This part of the test is known as red. And next is developing a minimal code to pass the test. After developing, executing the test to ensure all passes. This part is known as green part. After that, improving code structure and readability without changing the behavior of that code. This is known as refactor code. The same cycle repeats for every new feature we add. Next is test first approach shows. In TDD, we always write the test first before writing any code. For example, if I want to write a factorial function, I will first write a text like text factorial 0, which accepts 1 as output. Since the function does not exist, yet the test will fail. Then I will write only enough code to make the test pass. This way, my development becomes more structured and error-free. Next is functional implementation. In this code, I used an Python code example. On the left, we have two test cases. One to test factorial of 0 and another for 5. On the right, we have the actual factorial function code. When we run the test, all of them pass successfully. That means the implementation is functionally correct and tested. Here the outcomes are confirm correct functionality, simplifies debugging, ensure functionality relatability before integration. Next is demonstration, red, green and refactor, the three factors of TDD, three phases. First phase is, in the red phase, we write a failing test. For example, it may shows name error, factorial, not defined. In the green phase, we write the minimal code to pass the test, such as defining the factorial function. In the refactor phase, we improve the code like adding components or optimizing loops, while keeping all tests passing. This cycle repeated again and again for each new feature, which helps to build an well optimized software. Next is reflections on TDD. Here I reflected on what I did and what I learned. I followed all TDD steps: first writing test, then code, then refactorizing. I learned that the TDD makes code clear and easier to maintain. The only challenge I faced was writing test before code, which felt a bit difficult in the beginning, but overall it helped me avoiding bugs and made development smoother. The challenges in this were writing the test before code required a shift in thinking, slightly more time slightly more time required for this, but reduce default overall. Next is uh, clean clean cleaning the structure. In this, I kept separate folder for source code, test case and documentation. The readme file explains how to run project. This clean structure helps to version control and make it easy for other to understand the project layout. The best practices are separate code and test, add clear documentation, use version control, Git for tracking changes. Next is advantages and challenges. Advantages: improve code, improve improves the code quality and test coverage. It also helps in enabling safe refactorizing, helps to foster debugging and give confidence while refactorizing. It also supports continuous integration in agile projects, but it also has some challenges like it take more time to write test and maintain them. However, the long-term benefits are much greater than the initial efforts. Uh, Next is conclusion and reference. Uh, the test the test driven development agile perfectly with agile principle. It ensures that every piece of the code is tested and worked as executed. By writing test first, developer can prevent errors earlier and create clean, maintainable software. These are the features I used for this presentation from Agile and Brown Stack and Gigs of Greeks and Real Python. Thank you for listening.